There will be fans in the stands on the first Saturday in September for the 146th running of the Kentucky Derby. Churchill Downs making that big announcement earlier today.
But we also know that we have to take baby steps as a community to move forward and do something that lifts the spirits of this town and the world.
Churchill President Kevin Flannery says there will be changes, including reducing general admission tickets by as much as 60%. And as far as the capacity is concerned, there will also be reduced capacity in certain areas, and guests will have restricted access based on their tickets. Social distancing, hand washing, and wearing masks are also on the track's list of guidelines for fans. And as we all know, the Derby's big impact goes far beyond that racetrack. Restaurants, businesses, and hotels rely on the crowds to make it the most successful time of the year. As the night team's Jesse Cohen found out, this big news means these businesses will start to get back on their feet.
The stands at Churchill Downs have been empty of fans since last November's fall meet, but that's soon going to change. There will be fans in the stands on the first Saturday in September, and their heads will need beds, so hotels are officially preparing for the 146th Kentucky Derby.
Having the Derby to be run with fans in the stands gives a real turbocharge to the tourism industry to kind of kickstart it, to get ready for people to begin traveling again.
Carrie Richardson with Omni Louisville says it's going to be an exciting celebration and a warm welcome after being closed for almost 4 months.
Omni has been closed since March, and we are now looking at reopening on August 1st.
They are nearly at full capacity for this year's Derby and have been since the new 2020 dates were announced.
First thing that our team did was to contact all of the guests that had scheduled their rooms for the first weekend of May and move them over to Labor Day weekend.
And just down the street, the Galt House is in the same boat.
We were able to shift 90+% of what we had on the books over to the new Derby day.
Skip James with AJS Hotels says the Embassy Suites and the Crown Plaza, who they also manage in addition to the Galt House, are gearing up for dozens.
We're going to have some happy guests and also some happy associates because we do have quite a few reservations on the books at all 3 of our hotels here.
While also making sure it's a safe and healthy experience for their guests during the pandemic.
We're making a touchless experience as much as possible throughout the hotels.
As fans travel into town for a historic Kentucky Derby, it's safe to say they will also be met with a unique hotel experience. For the night team, I'm Jesse Cohen.